Hey guys, it's Maria. So today we're going to talk about vocal nodules. Really basic anatomy here. Inside your larynx, we have two bands of muscles called the vocal folds. People call them vocal cords, but in medical terminology, they're actually folds. It's like two folds of skin, think of it that way, but they're actually muscles inside your larynx. So when we breathe, they open. When we talk, they close and they vibrate. And that's how we produce different sounds. That's how things come in and out. That's how we produce voice, is that vibration of our vocal folds coming together. Now, let's say we are screaming, we're coaching, we're singing in a not proper singing way, a way that we haven't been trained to do, and we're exacerbating these cords. We're slamming them together. So our vocal folds are moving in a way that they're not supposed to, and now we're aggravating them. What can happen is over time, we might form almost like a callus on one or both of them. So if I have something that's supposed to be closing together, but I have a callus on one or both sides of it, now it can't come all the way together, and your voice is gonna sound breathy, or it's gonna sound hoarse, or you're just gonna be almost like you have laryngitis. What happens then is a lot of people just keep using their voice and keep straining it more and more. And if you think about it like a pair of shoes that are too tight on you and you keep wearing them on your feet, after a while that blister, that callus is gonna get really hard because you haven't let it heal. You haven't let it come down to where it needs to be. So that's the same thing with your vocal folds. If you keep irritating them over and over and over again, eventually you're gonna end up with a really hard callus on one or both sides of it, preventing airflow, preventing your ability to make appropriate vocalizations. Not preventing airflow. That sounded really bad. We can still breathe. Breathing's important. You can have what we call a polyp, which is different than a nodule. And a polyp, think of that as more of a blister, not so much of a hard callus. So these are things that are usually non-cancerous. They're usually related to something having to do with our lifestyle. And it's something that usually the doctors will prescribe vocal rest or different things like that to help it heal. The way we usually diagnose it is through having a scope go up your nose and down your throat, and then the ear, nose, and throat doctor, the ENT, the otolaryngologist, is the one who's gonna go in and see what's happening and let you know for sure what it is that you have and why you're sounding that way. So to wrap that up really easily, think of vocal nodules as calluses on your vocal folds. Polyps are more like blisters in that place. I'm gonna do a video after this one to explain vocal rest, which is actually the easiest way to address this problem. And it's something that we do in speech therapy. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Like always, subscribe, share, like, comment so that I can keep making more videos for you. Have a good one. Bye.